Immersing myself in the ways of a deer, I set out on a quest to live a day like a graceful forest dweller. The journey began at dawn, with the golden hues of the sun peeking through the canopy of towering trees. I stepped into the forest, my senses heightened, and my mind attuned to the rhythm of the natural world. To live like a deer, I stripped away the constraints of human routines. My first lesson was to embrace the simplicity of life. I wandered through the dense foliage, moving quietly and with purpose. Like a deer, I was acutely aware of my surroundings, every crackling leaf and snapping twig signaling potential danger or delight. The early morning was a time for foraging. Tender shoots of grass, succulent leaves, and berries became my breakfast, just as they would for a deer. Eating mindfully, I experienced the diverse textures and flavors of nature's bounty. Hydration came from a nearby stream, the crisp water a refreshing reminder of the forest's generosity. I spent the morning exploring, learning to navigate the terrain with the agility and grace of a deer. My movements were slow and deliberate, conserving energy and staying alert to the myriad of scents and sounds. I discovered hidden glades and sun-dappled clearings, each corner of the forest offering a new perspective on life as a woodland creature. Midday brought with it the warmth of the sun, filtering through the leaves to create patterns on the forest floor. I rested in the shade, mimicking the deer's tendency to find cool retreats during the hottest part of the day. This was a time for reflection and observation, watching the interplay of shadows and light, the busy activity of insects, and the calls of distant birds. Afternoon was the time for socialization and play. I encountered other forest dwellers, from skittish rabbits to curious squirrels, and even a fellow human attempting a similar endeavor. We communicated through quiet gestures and shared silences, a nod to the unspoken language of the forest. As evening approached, the forest transformed with the changing light. I became more cautious, aware that predators are most active during these hours. I found a safe and concealed spot to rest, much like a deer would, relying on the camouflage of my surroundings for protection. Nightfall brought a new set of challenges and experiences. The forest at night is a symphony of sounds, from the hoots of owls to the rustling of nocturnal creatures. I listened and learned, understanding the intricate balance of life that thrives in the darkness. Living a day like a deer was an exercise in mindfulness and connection with nature. It was a reminder of the beauty of simplicity, the importance of awareness, and the grace that comes from being fully present in the moment. As I left the forest and returned to my human life, I carried with me a deeper appreciation for the natural world and the gentle creatures that inhabit it.